Hi. So I decided to try to make some kind of Montana pasties. Well, Google actually says it's called Butte pasties. But B-U-T-T, Butte. But I'm from Montana, so sometimes we just call it Butt Montana. Anyways, so I tried to make my own filling. It is burgers, potatoes, mushrooms, and green onions with some egg in it to hold it together. I cut the potatoes pretty small. Oops, sorry. And then I had some leftover shredded beef from when I did a French dip dinner a few days ago. I think it looks pretty good. I did kind of fry up or grill up the potatoes and mushrooms a little bit more, so that way I could, I don't know, have it cook a little bit faster. Sorry, I'm gonna readjust my camera angle for you guys. Oh, you can see just a little bit better. Okay, so. And then I made my own pie crust or pie dough or whatever. So I did do that. So I rolled it out in a bowl, a ball. So that way I'm hoping I can flatten it in my hand. Maybe I'll take a spoon to help me flatten it out and then roll it into what looks like to be like an empanada or what else do you call it with those pizza ones? Oh gosh, I can't remember. So anyways, and then I'll put a dollop of cheese on it, and then hopefully we can just roll it about. But I was thinking maybe I could put a little bit of water around it. That way it'll hold it up together. Alright, there's a little bit of water. I didn't see what I could put on top. Some say maybe water or even egg mixture. But here we go. Okay, so let's hopefully we can, excuse me, sorry about that. I don't want to make it too thin, but oh. Go. Yay, okay, there's kind of one. Oop. Just kind of close that a little bit. But I just kind of wanted to spread it out a little bit. I felt like there was just a big, huge spot right there. Okay, there's one mini pasty. Let's see if we can get going on the other ones. Kind of like playing with Play-Doh, you know? Play-Doh is pretty thin, so try not to, you know, stretch it out too much. Sorry, I keep knocking my tripod. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Probably a little bit too much on that one. It's not a big one. Darn it, guys. I'm sorry. I just keep knocking it. I'm sorry.
The best day of my life, such that I could never hope to live another one like it. Halfway through the afternoon, about 10 meters after the
Put
first
down
door,
just a little. Oh, too much.
the seal markings here were less clear. Tutankhamun's seal and that of the royal
Alright, so maybe I might see it a little bit better. Get some cheese.
soon all would be clarified. It was sufficient to break down the wall door to find the answers to all our questions. Gradually, with what seemed to us to be exasperatingly slow, all the rubble covering the lower part of the door was cleared away, and finally the ceiling wall became
no.
visible. This was the decisive moment.
Facing this wall, perhaps Howard Carter didn't even imagine to be one step away from the archaeological discovery of the 20th century. An event that would have made his name immortal.
Oh no.
With that of the pharaoh
It bursted it open.
to bring to light Tutankhamun.
I think that's okay.
To that moment, a name forgotten over the centuries. A pharaoh who did not live long enough to leave a tangible sign of his earthly life. A pharaoh whose name did not even appear in the royal lists of the dynasties
Dang
of
it.
ancient
Sorry.
Egypt. Such lists, in fact,
Sorry.
were interrupted from Amenhotep III until Horemheb, omitting the names of 4 sovereigns, the so-called heretic pharaohs, Akhenaten, Smenkhare, and of course Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun was one of the kings of
It's like kind of like making wontons.
and he was the youngest king.
Cheese.
He died at the age of 18 or 19, and it became a kind of a secret or a mystery. How did he die?
The boy pharaoh lived and reigned in one of the most controversial periods of Egyptian history. He became king shortly
Oh, no.
after the death of Akhenaten, the sovereign who carried out a social, political, and religious revolution without precedent. The Egyptian pantheon was replaced by a unique god, Aten, the sun, for whom Akhenaten had an entire city
Maybe I'll
constructed.
just take a little piece off there.
And closed all the temples dedicated to all the other
Oh,
gods.
Not saying I'm the best, but hey.
Pharaoh, a turbulent period followed, during which the priests of Amun, the primordial god, succeeded in bringing the situation back to normal.
Tutankhamun brought the religious center of the country back to Karnak, and many of the work that Akhenaten had done to change to the worship of the Aten and to prescribe the worship of Amun-Re was undone.
Scoop,
The
scoop,
religious center
scoop.
moved back here. Amun-Re became the most important god again. Akhenaten's temples were dismantled and again reused in other monuments. What's nice about that is that they've been preserved, unfortunately, in fragments.
Ooh, that one's a better closing, I think.
In the year 1339 BC, with the support of the same priests,
Stupid cheese, stop getting in the way.
when he was only 9 years old. Before the discovery of his tomb, named as King 62, very little
Darn it, that didn't close at all, did it? The cheese just got in the way.
he is known much more than any other pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Yet there are some
Dang it, the bottom fell
aspects of his
open again.
life that still remain shrouded in mystery, such as
Alright, so beef pasties, butte pasties, Montana pasties, whatever we're going to call them today. So they require some, a beef gravy. So I got some water with a little bit of beef broth in it. I did take some cornstarch and some beef broth with salt and pepper in here. Mix that up. So since this is boiling, I'm going to pour it in here. And it will hopefully, surely, starts thickening up. I mean, sometimes I do well with my gravy mix, sometimes I don't, and I might have to add a little bit more into it. So let's watch it. Also, I understand, yes, my stove is very dirty right now. I'm in the process of cleaning. But I figured while I was cleaning, I'd do some beef pasties. Ooh. So cornstarch should be just about as the same thing as flour. It's not the same thing, okay? But it is a good gravy additive. It is great for if you don't have flour, you can do cornstarch. It's just about the same, except you don't really need to add the butter if it calls for it. It will still thicken up, hopefully, like I said, if I added enough into my mix. Just like a gravy mix. I feel like it's going to thicken up pretty well. I don't want it too thick, but I would like enough to have a gravy mix on top. Start showing the consistency, because I know as I am mixing this up, it is definitely thickening. We can't see it already. Like I said, I don't want a big huge one. Oh, I gotta get it off the burner before it starts burning. See? Cornstarch works just as good as the flour gravy mixture. So if you're not having the gravy mix that you have at home, just get some water, beef broth, a little bit of cornstarch if you got it, boil the water, and then add the cornstarch mixture like it was a flour or something. But this is perfect. Not bad. So I don't want to put it back on the stove, because if I do, it'll start thickening it up and start getting a little bit more burnt. That's definitely not what I want. There we go. And we got our beef gravy. So you like to go boop. Hot, that's kind of hot. Yeah. Definitely tastes pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna scoot that. And there you go, folks. I'll definitely show you what the after of it looks when my pasties are done. Alright. They turned out pretty good. Here, let me, Alright, which one? Got this one. Okay. Get our gravy over here. Turn it about just a little bit. Dollop just to make it look so ooh. Awesome. There is my beef pasty. I think the egg being put on top made it a nice little golden brown. You can see the shininess of it, kind of like what you would do with a pretzel. So, I think it was a good idea.